Oh no, wait. Make sure that shit's straight. But like, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Aphiwe.Zunguu on Instagram. Why did I do that? But I go by the name of Aphiwe.Zunguu on Instagram. I'm a forex trader and everything. But I just wanna say, man, like a small disclaimer. Thank you guys, man. I just wanna say thank you. Thank you so much for hitting 40 views in less than a month. Which that's crazy, you know what I mean? It was like a milestone for me. It was like a milestone reached. I wanted to actually hit like 20 likes, but you managed to hit 4, which I'm grateful for, you feel me? But nonetheless, man, my condolences goes to the people that are affected in the rain. I'll put the picture right here. There are like places that are affected by the heavy rain and everything. So my condolences go to them and everything. I'm really feeling sorry about what they're going through. But nonetheless, man, in today's video, um I'll basically showing y'all the the steps that I took for me. But I'll be basically showing y'all the secret that I took, you know what I mean, in for me to get profitable. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, but this intro is like kind of like short after the video is done, you feel me? But I just wanna show y'all the secrets on how I became profitable. But I only became profitable after like I mastered this video that I'll be dropping, right? But like a lot of content coming soon, you feel me? But it's gotta spice it up, you feel me? We gotta spice it up and everything. But man, 2023 is ours. 2022 is like down for me, but 2023 is out for me. But I just want to say thank you guys for everything, man. Like, thank you guys for everything, man. Like so much, man. Like, thank you guys for everything. But more content coming soon. Like, you probably meet like a lot of traders coming soon and everything. I'll probably do a feature with like any trader, but only those that I know and those that I trust, you feel me? I'll do like videos and everything with them and everything. But more traders coming soon, more content coming soon. But I won't be able to upload when next week Friday, because I'll be writing exams and I'm also going through some own personal issues, which like I'll probably say it or not, but it's like fine. But I'll just say it's because like a lot of people on Instagram will be DMing me and shit, and then they're spreading like bad energy for me. They're spreading like bad energy on Instagram, basically talking like wara everything, demo trader, everything like that, they were basically telling me some negative shit, you feel me? But I'm not on that, but however, I'm just gonna take some time off, just take a break, breathe. I hope you guys like actually feel from this, but however, I strive and love y'all. I love y'all so much, man. But thank you guys for 40 views, man. I can't like let it slide. I can't let it slide. You feel me? It's a milestone reached and everything. But yeah, man, the comeback is always stronger, as you always know, man. The comeback is always stronger. You feel me? But the comeback is always stronger, as you know. But that's pretty much it, man. Please let us smash maybe like 10 likes, 10 likes, some like 10 likes on this video, and probably I'll drop next month or something, because like this month is almost over anyway. So probably I'll drop like next month and everything. I'm still going through, I mean, still trying to recover before I actually go into the market, because in the market it's like 80% psychology and 20%, you know what I mean, technicals. So I'm not just trying to make y'all lose in the market, you feel me? Because I care about y'all. I care about y'all. If you care about y'all, you just care about me. You feel me? It's a win-win. You feel me? But man, I just want to say thank you, man. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, it's for free. It's for free. Please subscribe. But if you're a returning subscriber, man, thank you so much for coming back. And man, more content coming soon. There's nothing I have to say. But 10 likes on this video. It's a pretty coach mentor. Yes. Say Yo, now we are about to jump in the charts. Now we're about to jump in the charts and everything, right? So I'm just trying to show you all an example of what actually is a trend line, right? So I'm just trying to show you all a pair that moves like in a trendy way, right? So USD, so USDs are kind of like analyzed it before and everything, but like I'm just trying to show you an example of what is a trend line so that you don't get pretty much lost in what I mean. Like I was briefing it like in the past video whatnot, but now I'm just trying to show you like what it actually is trend line. Now we're sticking more into trend lines because like some of y'all were like please help me, I can't draw my trend lines properly and everything. So a trend line should be something like this. So this is an example of a trend line, right? So the trend line actually helps you a lot in indication of buys and sells. So it actually helps you to pretty much have a clear indication that the market is playing inside this type of playbook, right? So I know some of y'all will be like, nah, I'm a bit too like I know about that and what and everything. Now I'm just trying to explain so you have like a clear understanding because what you have is pretty much rough for me. But like I'm trying to explain, but this is what a trend line should look like, right? So this is what a trend line should look like. So I'll be teaching you how to actually spot your trend line because the analysis wasn't like this before. It was like a clean chart, like pretty much simple and everything, right? So I want to show you what how to actually spot your trend line or how to draw or how to actually draw your trend line, right? So I'm just trying to like pick up a random pair on my watch list, basically like USD right? I'm just gonna pick out a pair like USD and whatnot, right? Go to daily time frame. Okay, bet. As you can see that I kind of like analyzed it before and everything, right? So we can see that we actually were opting sales. We actually were opting sales and whatnot. The market hit us on stop loss, but however, it still came back and dropped even below my take profit level. You know what I mean? But it's the market, man. We don't chase the market. You know what I mean? We actually follow the market. We don't chase it. We actually follow it. Right? So I'm seeing like a bit of like clear indication of buys because the market came back to retest because this was like a small retest and then the market came back and then retest this trend line again and then like we are above our support area whatnot and we obtain like clear indications of buys, right? Next week though, for me. But as you can see, I'm just gonna remove everything so that I start from scratch because I don't wanna teach you about something that's already been done for me. I just wanna start from scratch. Okay, bet. Now I want a clean chart and everything, right? So I'll be teaching you on why to draw trend lines, right? So trend line can act as a support and resistance. What do you mean about that? You feel me? So I'm gonna show you what I mean by a trend line can act as a support and also can act as resistance, right? So let me go back a bit. Take out my trend line. Yes. Oh wait, let me switch to line graph because there's a lot of implications in it. Yeah, this is what I clearly mean about
a trend line can act as support and resistance, right? So this is pretty much support of a trend line. So we call this our vertical support, or if you like want to get into like more details, you can call it your uptrending support trend line. Because why I call it my uptrending support trend line, because every time when the market touches it, it bounces off. Every time the market touches it, it bounces off. Every time the market touches it over here, it bounces off. So it clearly it helps you into indicating the market whether it's gonna be a buy or a sell. It's pretty much like a clear indication of the market. It's to help you to understand when would the market buy and why would the market buy at that specific area, if you mean. But this is pretty much your vertical support or your uptrending support trend line, right? So I told you that a trend line can act as support and also it can act as resistance, right? So only if your trend line will be hit is that when the market actually breaks out, right? When the market actually breaks out of the trend line and then like creates like a lot of weekly creations, or it's gonna buy or sell with it, right? So we're already done with our uptrending support trend line. Now I'm just trying to copy it and create my uptrending resistant trend line. Right? So I said the trend line can act as support and resistance, right? So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So guys, please don't take this knowledge for granted. Please don't take this knowledge for granted, because this is the type of knowledge that you pay for in those courses or something. You know what I mean? In those courses, I'm not yet selling a course or whatnot, but this type of information is a type of information that you pay for. So please, guys, don't take this information for granted. Please don't be greedy with it, though. Please don't be greedy with it. Like share with your friends, your family, or whatever, your pets, and say. But like, please don't be greedy. You feel me? Share the knowledge. It's for free. Please like and subscribe, man. Like you can't like have like 40 people watching but have like 2 subscribers. Like come on, bruh. It makes no sense, you feel me? Because it's like literally for free. It's literally for free. You don't have to pay for anything to actually subscribe, you feel me? So like guys, please, it's just free knowledge. Like come on, bruh. Free knowledge. You don't wanna even subscribe to free knowledge. That shit crazy though. But this is what I mean by it can act as a resistance, right? Because as you can see over here, the market bought and then sold over there. Why? Because we at the resistance of our trend line. So it pretty much helps you to have a clear indication of the market, whether being at the uptrend resistance indication of sales or being at the downtrend on the uptrend support trend line indication of buys, right? So if the market is at the bottom, I'm just trying to make like a lot of examples so you can understand. So if the market is over here, we should indicate for buying opportunities, right? So the only time the market can validate or invalidate our setup, right? So the only time if the market can invalidate our setup is when the market continues dropping, and then break and then retest. We call this a retest or a pullback or retracement or correction. It has like a lot of names in their name, but we call it a breakout retest because the market broke out and then it came back. Why it came back? To complete the retest, right? And then continuation towards the downside. So that's when our trend line can be invalidated. When the market really broke out and then the market is playing the trade. So we have broken our trend line, or we have broken our playground. We diverging from our playground, you feel me? So this is what can pretty much lead into an invalidate trend line, right? So how to actually draw your trend lines? So in drawing your trend lines, you need to actually have a minimum of 2 touches. Not all points should touch. Do not look for perfect trend lines. what I mean by perfect trend lines, right? You can see over here we had like two touches, right? I'm just going to take an arrow so you can actually see what I mean. But you can see over here we had like two touches, like two touches, and then this was a possible touch and everything. So the market didn't touch over here. That's why I didn't cater for it, because the market didn't touch over here. As you know, why I switch into like candlesticks, so into line graphs. Actually, why do I switch into line graph is to actually cut out the noise and pretty much see the overall chart analysis, right? So guys, if you didn't watch part one, like introduction of technical analysis, and then part two, which I just dropped and everything, so guys, please do start there. Please start at watching part one and then go up to part two and part three, because if you miss the basics, or if you miss the foundation, you'll actually be lost, if you mean. So this is what I mean, right? About identifying perfect trend lines, right? So you can actually see this was two touches. So already our trend line is validated, right? So if I have to actually force it, right? If I have to actually force it and everything, it's cutting through the actual market. It's cutting through and everything. I'm not catering for this thing. It's cutting through and catering for the other thing, right? So if it has like two touches, bro, it's done. You don't have to force it, bro. If it already has two touches, it's done. It's already validated. You don't need to have like fucking six touches on a chain line. You feel me? But like, sorry for the language though, but like, yeah, something like that. But you can actually see that our uptrend is actually validated, right? So I'm just trying to draw out the points that I'm seeing, right? You can see over here. You can see over here that was like a possible touch, and you can see that over here that was a possible touch too. Over here that was a possible touch, right? So already we have like one, two, and three touches. So our trend line is already validated. I said you need two or more touches to actually validate your trend line. So our trend line has three touches, right? So I'm not saying if the top or the resistance trend line is validated, that doesn't mean that the bottom is also validated, right? So it can also be an analysis where your uptrend, right? It also be an analysis where your uptrend resistance is validated, but your uptrend support is not validated, right? So you can have like a trend line. So it basically, you're taking trades here, but you won't have the clear signal of indication of a buy over here. You're only taking sells because that it's validated to take sells. It's not validated to take buys, right? So this is what I clearly mean about your uptrend. Uptrend resistance can be validated, but your downtrend cannot be validated, right? So also you mustn't force your trend lines. You mustn't force what you're seeing. So if it doesn't work or you feel like it's untidy, don't do it, because at the end of the day, the chart is supposed to be clean. The chart is supposed to be clean, bro. At the end of the day, the chart's supposed to be clean. Doesn't have to be like a lot of things like happening and everything, and then you end up getting lost in your own chart. You feel me? So this is pretty much our uptrend, guys. Uptrend support and everything. So I can move down to another pair to actually show you more examples of what I mean about how to actually properly draw your trend lines, right? So I don't know what pair I can look at. I don't know what pair I can look at. I was thinking of looking on NAS 100, but like NAS 100 is actually, so ever since the CPI news took place, bruh, the CPI news, like, it messed up everything. The CPI news messed up everything. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Our ODUSD trade, though, our ODUSD trade, everything was set, everything was validated, and what happened? The CPI news took place, and then, like, it made everything go south. You feel me? But however, it's the market. Really, it's the market. There's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. It's the market. It's the market. Really. But I can go to like Nas 100. Let me go to I don't think it's hard way to go to Nas 100, but yeah, let me go to Nas 100. So some will be actually happy to go to Nas 100 and everything, right? But it's just something like that, right? So you can pretty much see that my analysis on Nas 100 was indication of a bearish trend, right? So I'm gonna remove everything. I'm gonna remove everything to start afresh. So I'm trying to delete if they if I shooting is a story, oh. But this is what I mean about Nasdaq is gone, bright. Pretty much there's nothing like to analyze in Nasdaq 100 because like it's trying for Nas, it's trying for Nasdaq 100. You feel me? But however, I can start analyzing it and everything. Right? So I'm gonna focus on what's happening currently. I'm not gonna focus on what happened in the past and everything. So okay, but we can pretty much see that in Nasdaq 100, if we had to actually focus on what's happening like around current market price, we can actually see that we actually have a bearish trend on the downside. So there's actually an uptrend and a bearish trend. So uptrend is for indications of buys, and a downtrend is an indication of sells. So that's pretty much what I mean about an uptrend or downtrend. It's pretty much like a simplified version, if you, or some sort, if you want to say it like that. Simplified version of what I mean by uptrend or downtrend, right? Guys, it's crazy because this knowledge is for free. It's crazy. I should start charging now, but I think it's crazy because knowledge is for free. Bruh, yo, but it's fine, man. But it's okay, fine. Like, but okay, fine. So a bullish trend is overall direction of a buy, right? So a bullish trend is what was happening in ODCHF or ODCAD, your USD CAD, sorry. So overall buy is like whatever in USD CAD. So a bearish trend overall is basically what's happening right now in NAS 100 because the market is pretty much losing momentum towards the downside. So that's a bearish trend. If the trend line is like indication of a buy, that means bearish trend. So bearish stands for sells, then bullish stands for buys. So please don't get it twisted, you feel me? But however, we can pretty much see that our trend line is very dated. If you have to count the touches, our uptrending or downtrending support is like 1 or 2 touches, so it's already very dated. And then our downtrending resistance is like 1, 2, and 3 touches, so it's already very dated, right? So if I had to actually force it, right, because like a lot of people wanna force their trend line. If I had to force it, I'll end up seeing something like this. You know what I mean? So you don't know what's happening. So that's why I just want to keep it simple. If it doesn't validate my setup, then like I'm not analyzing the pair. So pretty much this is what I mean by our downtrend. Sorry, this is what I mean. So the market is playing over here. The market is playing over here. So actually, big shout out to those that actually DM me on Instagram and tell me that they're struggling with this, and then from there we can actually take it from there. Like a big, massive thank you to those that are eager to learn and everything. So if you made it to this far, it actually shows that you actually serious about the market and you want to make money and everything, right? So actually, very much thank you guys for the views that we get in and everything. So pretty much thank you for the channel. It helps the channel to grow and everything. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything. But like a new video Friday, like every Friday, I'll try to actually drop a video. So a massive thank you to those that actually DM me and tell me what kind of video suggestions they have, because sometimes we pretty much don't know what to give you. You feel me? Because like we have the skill, we have the knowledge, but what's there to give if you don't know what to shoot? You feel me? But however, this is pretty much a downtrend, right? So if you had to draw trends in trends, right? So this is like the 1.0 strategy or whatnot. So I'm just gonna give you all a briefing. I mean the 2.0, sorry. I'm just gonna give you a briefing. So 2.0, this is like your resistant area or something, or a major resistant area or whatnot, right? And then this is gonna be a major support area. So you can actually see that the market is playing over here. So the 2.0 strategy, it doesn't need you to actually draw your or put your synthetic or your your like sensitive areas. It doesn't need you to put your sensitive areas and everything. So the 2.0 is pretty much just like pure price action. It doesn't need you to actually put your synthetic areas or your sensitive areas. So it's just like pure price action, just pure analyzing and everything, right? So I'm just like back testing and everything. Oh yeah, I'm gonna back test Nasdaq. So in the next video to come, it's either okay. Please comment down the pair you want me to analyze or back test, right? I'm gonna back test the pair that you want me to analyze and everything, or you're just gonna hear me or whatnot. But it's fine, dog. But however, we can pretty much see that the trend in trends strategy actually works. So a lot of traders use the strategy. It's pretty much simple and it helps a lot in like indications, right? So if the market is actually, for example, right, I'm not saying the market will buy, but if the market actually buys and then breaks this area, we know that it's clear indications of buys, right? If the market sells and breaks this area, we know that it's a clear indication of what? Sells. Pretty much simple analysis, simple everything. You know what I mean? But we can actually see that we have a bearish trend inside a bearish trend, right? So the market can have a trend inside the overall trend. So we can see that we in a 4 hour time frame. So we see a bearish trend in a 4 hour time. So there's a trend line in every time frame. You know what I mean? I can also see this Molanyana bullish trend towards the upside and everything. But I'm not trying to complicate you. I'm just trying to give you a briefing, or I'm just like briefing or moving around with the strategy for me to show you that the strategy actually works. So it actually helps like this, right? Boom. See, I'm not trying to force anything. I'm not trying to force the trend line. If it doesn't work, leave it for me. So just something like that, bruh. So this is like the 2.0 strategy. But in the 2.0 strategy, you also have to put your support and resistance area. But instead of using a horizontal line, you use your rectangle. So it's pretty much something like this. It's just a briefing, a rough sketch, rough analysis, and everything, right? So if I had to take cells, I would have taken my cells either over here, towards the bottom, or this was a break, right? It broke our structure and then it came back to retest and then continuation to the downside. As I told you about the breakout, retest, breakout, it broke our zone because this zone was a very much sensitive area, and then it broke it and then it came back to retest, actually indicating that we're done with buys. Now we are selling. And then from there, the market actually sold. So just rough analysis, rough Nasdaq, rough everything for me. But however, this is like the end of the video. I don't think there's any, yeah, I don't think there's anything I should pretty much say, but this is like the end of the video for me. But if you reach this far, man, I really, really want to appreciate you for like reaching it till this far. It actually means a lot. Some other people just trying to make it, but they skipping the video, they skipping the process. Like, but you're trying to make it. Like, come on, bro. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. You feel me? But nonetheless, bro, that's a beautiful culture, man. So thank you guys for everything. I don't know what to say, man, but thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for commenting. Uh, please comment down the page that you want me to analyze. Please comment down the page you want me to analyze, and from there we can just kick it from there. And then yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do best. You feel me? But bro, please take advantage of the skill that I'm giving you. Please take advantage of it. It's actually for free. It costs you nothing. Please, please, please just like view it, share it with your friends. Don't be selfish with the knowledge. Just share it with your friends that are struggling. Share with those that need help, need inspiration. And thank you to those that actually DM me and tell me that I'm inspiration, I'm motivating to them and everything. So like guys, thank you so much for me. But yeah, man, nonetheless, it's a beautiful opportunity. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, so thank you guys.